Here are just a few things that kind of interest me that have happened in the last week or very recently. The movie Us, Jordan Peele's new horror movie, $67 million opening weekend in the U.S., biggest opening for a horror film ever. That is amazing. I saw Get Out when that came out. I can't remember if that was 2017 or 2018. I think it was 2 years ago, maybe 3. That blew me away as far as a debut by him, obviously. For those who haven't seen Us yet, very weird. It is not at all what you expect it's going to be going into the movie, just with the storyline and where he takes it and where it ends up. You've probably seen things all over the internet as far as twists in the end. Definitely worth seeing, maybe not worth the $10 ticket price. Just my things. I'm not going to spoil it for you what happens. But speaking of Jordan Peele, Twilight Zone premieres on CBS. It premiered on April 1st, 2019. That is some news that I am excited for. Hopefully my cable package that I have has access to CBS, because I'm obviously, for those who don't know, I'm a huge horror fan. Therefore, I kind of like a lot of the old black and white stuff. So the original Twilight Zone is definitely something I love and have loved watching. So to know that a mind like his is taking over the helm of that show and revamping it is insanely exciting. I haven't seen any trailers or clips from it. I know that they did release some and even the episodes that are out, but I cannot wait to watch that. Like I said, that'll be on CBS. Not sure what night or what time, but I know that did start on April 1st. Movies out. Came out on the 29th. Dumbo. That looked awesome too. I might see that just because of Michael Keaton. You got Pet Sematary, Shazam, both coming out tonight, April 5th. The memes and the roasts of Shazam, a lesser-known Marvel character, Marvel DC. Maybe it's a sub, maybe it's not even those. I'm not sure. I'm not super into this to the superhero scene. My brother would know, but someone who does know, throw that down in the comments. I think it's funny, Zachary Levi being the guy playing him. I remember watching Chuck, that old spy show, years ago when I was young, and it was like, where did he go? He never ended up being in anything, and then boom, he pops up in this ridiculous movie. Pet Sematary looks awesome. One of the few books I'm able to pick up is things that happen to have Stephen King's name on it. I've never read Pet Sematary. I've only seen parts of the original one, but I read somewhere that he's actually not a very big fan of the first movie, the original one, but he did like the new one. Has a fairly decent Rotten Tomatoes score. Moving out of movies, Assassin's Creed 3 remaster for the PlayStation 4 on March 29th, 2019. That was a week ago. Big news for Assassin's Creed fans, possibly. I'm not aware, in my minimal amount of knowledge, I don't think the third one is necessarily the most popular. From just peer talking and some friends of mine, I hear that Assassin's Creed 2 is considered the best. Obviously, it is subjective to everyone, but I don't know if this is big news. I just read that recently in video games. I think the biggest video game news of last week comes the Borderlands 3 surprise release info. There is no current release date. There is speculation that it could be September 13th. I forget. I think it's 2K Games came out with a thing saying that the release date was September 13th, but because it was April 1st, people didn't really believe it. So we don't know if that's official. We do know it will be at some point between now and March 2020 for sure, which is insanely exciting for people who've been waiting so long for Borderlands. It just announced today that it will have cross-platform multiplayer, which means those who have different consoles can play with each other online, which is very cool. People who have played Borderlands before, let me know your opinion if you think that's tarnishing the game's classicality. Do you think that's infringing on its originalness? I'm not sure. To me, as an outsider, that seems like a welcoming to enjoy the game even more and a smart step toward an awesome third installment. Lastly, I'm out of breath because I'm rolling through these so fast. Holy shit. Lastly, and most exciting to me, if you haven't seen any of my prior videos, Metallica announced after 20 years that they are reuniting with the San Francisco Symphony, and it comes in pairing with the Chase Center opening in San Francisco. September 6th was the original show. They wanted Metallica to be the very first artist in there as a venue, and being in the Bay Area, being that they are extremely historically of value to that city, it makes total sense. And what a stand and power move by Metallica to jump on that opportunity to get with the symphony again. And I told everyone that I would cut off my arm to get there, and I did manage to get 2 tickets. Damn, I'm so excited for that. I am so excited for that. Now, there is some controversy going on with that. Bots buying the tickets for the pre-sale. There are so many people who dedicate their lives to Metallica. They are fifth members. They are legacy members. They are backstage card holders who did not get tickets in the pre-sale because bots came in and swooped them, and they were immediately resale on Ticketmaster. Such a shame. Such a joke. I was in there. I was in the queue. I didn't get tickets right away. I bought them on double the price on StubHub, a resale site. But those who did get tickets are fortunate enough. But here's the thing. After fans persisted enough on Metallica's ass, they did come forward and announce a second show on the 8th that Sunday, and it's exclusively for Metallica fifth members. That is so awesome and so them to do. They've had a lot of mess-ups in the past. They're not a perfect band, but this is definitely something that is so cool for something that will never happen again. So I am so excited for that, and I hope anyone who wants to go somehow manages to get a ticket. It is expensive. You know, I'm going to be paying for a plane ticket to go across the country. But like I said, so worth it.